Hello. I'm trying to get this lighting and everything situated because I always have the worst lighting. The worst. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, welcome. Welcome in. Hi. Thank you. Hello. Welcome in. Hello. How are you? So if you're over 50, this will be great knowledge for you. Because we are going to go in with some drugstore for Sunday morning. Some drugstore, not all drugstore, but some drugstore. I'm using Smashbox Photo Finish for my primer, and then I'm going in with some e.l.f. putty. I'm gonna let that dry. I was thinking about using the Color Pop and or the Fit Me. So we'll see how they go together. They kind of, we'll see. We'll get these brows done. Okay. add some, I think I'm gonna add some Maybelline to this. I don't know, it's something about this Morphe that's kind of flimsy, kind of wonky. And I like my brow pomade to be kind of stiff, you know? So yeah, I want that brow pomade to, you know, be stiff. So we're gonna clean it up. And I've never used this particular concealer to clean up before, but I feel like it's gonna work pretty good. It's not like, you know, super thick or anything like that. So I kind of feel like, yeah, it's gonna, you know, work out pretty good. And it's definitely showing up a lot of hairs that I need to clean up. Jesus. I'm like, I should have brushed my brows or something before all this. But when you clean up your brows and then it starts showing up little hairs, it does make it easy for you to get those, you know, wispy hairs out of the way if you want to. You know, the ones that are going to show up and show out. That's another reason why I like my my brow pomade or my brow products to be thick, kind of stiff. So we're cleaning this up. And I'm going to go ahead and buff the bottom part out a little bit. And the top I don't really bother with too much because the foundation kind of takes care of it. So I don't really worry about that part. I'm going to buff the bottom out. I'm going to get the center. And this is just concealer. This isn't foundation yet. It's just concealer. So don't have to worry. You're not messing anything up. You know, this is just the cleanup part. This is sculpting out your brows, making sure everything is, you know, centered and, you know, looking the way you want them to. Which is the most important part, that your brows look the way you want them to. And you want them to look natural, you can go ahead with that. If you want them to look more sculpted, you can sculpt them out. Like, it really doesn't matter as long as you're happy. My brows look different every time because I never know which way I'm going. I never know which way I'm going. I just, you know, I just grab some stuff and start working, and as long as they're straight, you know, but sometimes I do go, oh, I would like a natural brow today, or you know, something like that. And, you know, that's totally fine. If you want a thicker brow, you can work towards that. If you want a thinner brow, you can work towards that. So the only two products that I use is going to be the concealer and the brow putty. And like I said, I started with Morphe, and then I'm ending up with the Maybelline because the Maybelline is stiffer. And so, you know, I want my brows to stay put. And then, if, like I said, if you have a wild hair or something like that, you just get your tweezers and pluck it out of the way and keep going. So, here we go. And then I'll probably hit my brow up with a little powder later on. So we're primed. Like I said, I used the Photo Finish by Smashbox, and then we ended up with a little elf. So now I am going to cross my fingers and go in with the Fit Me and the ColourPop. Now, the Fit Me doesn't have a spigot on it. It's just, you know, a screw top, so you have to be very careful with this. So I think I'm going to squirt out a little bit of the ColourPop and then kind of apply it, and then go in with the Fit Me. Just because I want to be careful, I don't want to get any of this on my dress. Because I am going to church, okay? I am going to church. So we want to be careful. And the reason that I'm mixing these is because the ColourPop has a little bit of warm undertone. It's a little reddish for me, and I don't care for that too much, but I do like the shade. So, you know, there's that. So mixing the two, and they're both drugstore, right? It's gonna give me the color I need, and surprisingly, the consistency. And then as I add my other products, as I add my powder and I'm gonna, you know, contour and all of that stuff, it comes together perfectly. So I absolutely love it. Definitely don't want to forget that hairline. Look at that. The coverage is so good. And I wish that the lighting was like amazing. In here, I have my ring light on, I have my desk light on. I wish the lighting was amazing in here, but unfortunately, for some reason, I can't get the lighting to do right in here for YouTube. But it's gonna have to happen because YouTube is my #1 forerunner. And I want you guys to be able to see the true color. Good morning. Who am I talking to? Good morning, Gemini. Thank you. Happy Sunday. So we got the foundation on. We're good with that. Now we're going to go in with some more concealer because your girl needs all the concealing she can get. We're going to do a little bit lighter concealer. We're going to go in with our Shape Tape because you know that's my favorite. I love me some Shape Tape. Don't hate. We're going to go in with tan. I can't help it. I'm just a Shape Tape kind of girl. I love this stuff. It is so good. It dries so fast. And the coverage is amazing. It blends well with, you know, my foundation. So I'm not looking like a ghost underneath my eyes. You don't have to go this light if you don't want to. Like you literally can, you know, pick and choose your shade, whatever shade you want. You don't have to go this light. This is just my preference. This is what I like to do. I love to simulate where the light hits my face. And when you find like a really good concealer that makes that work, oh, it's the best thing in the world. And as you can see, a little bit goes a long way. So you don't have to use, you know, a ton of product. You know, I'm not auditioning for, you know, to be an Instagram model or whatever. I'm 50, okay? So you hit like 35 or 40, you do not want to be looking white as a ghost underneath. You're trying to, fill in. Hi, JJ. You're trying to fill in, lines. You're trying to, lighten a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to, look poised. You're trying to, you know, trying to do all of the things. We're not trying to be an Instagram model. But I do like to be a little bit lighter under here because when I contour, I like my contour to stand out. And I want that foundation to meet my contour and my contour and my concealer. As you can see, Shape Tape is buildable. Another plus for Shape Tape. We're buildable. So good. I'm telling you, in like the initial application of Shape Tape, it just stays put. I am going to get the Face Tape foundation and see how it performs with the Shape Tape concealer. I want to see how, all of it goes together. I do have the Amazonian clay, and it's a really good summer color for me. So I'm gonna see, what's up, how it does, what we do, all of the things. I'm telling you, the worst thing in the world for me is the beginning of my brows. It drives me insane. The brow beginning is the worst for me. And then it's funny because I have this mole under here, so I'm always like, do I get the mole? Do I not get the mole? Like, it's a bit much. It's a bit much, but we work with it. We work with it. But it's a lot. It's like, okay, what do we do next? All right, so now that we have that, I'm just wiping off my applicator. Always have your garbage bag because you never know. All right, so we're done with all of this. All of this we're done with. And so now what do I want to do? Do I want to contour? Let me see. Did I get a contour palette? Do I want to contour or do I want to go with eyes? I think maybe I'll go with eyes because I don't have a contour palette out here. I'm going to have to reach for a contour palette. That's like, I always forget. I always forget about my contour palette. And I'm geeked up because I fit in a dress this morning that I wasn't even supposed to fit in. Like, so, I'm geeked up for real, for real. I'm like, what? I think I'm going to use my Tati Beauty palette today just because, it's out here on my desk. I know I'm going to have to reach for it, for the black, for the liner. So why not? Let's just use this and I'll sit my face brushes to the side. And let me go ahead and get my fluffy brush so I can hit my brow bone really quick, and that can already be done. Child, let me tell you, I thought I was gaining weight and the shape of my body, is changing, right? And so I'm like, am I gaining my weight back? And I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear, to church this morning. And lo and behold, I said, well, let me see about this little dress that I bought from Temu, and I'm just gonna, see about it, because it's short, but it's one of those things, it's a t-shirt on the top, and so maybe I'll be able to, wear it as like a fitted shirt or something. Like, let's see what I can do with it. Let's see, I may be able to put, a skirt under, neath or whatever, or it could be a long shirt, or let's just see what I can do with it. Lo and behold, it fits like a glove. And I'm like, shut up. So yeah, this morning I'm like, all, mesmerized or whatever. I have not set the face yet, by the way. So, um, just know that the face setting has not happened yet because I'm still plucking little hairs as I find them. Um, I guess that's my new way of arching my eyebrows. Is that my new eyebrow arching, technique? As I find the hairs, we just pluck them out, because I haven't tried to arch a brow in weeks. Like, just, I've not been feeling great, and making content hasn't been top priority. And I hate that because, I'll sit back and I'll feel like, oh shoot, I need to make some content. I need to, get on YouTube. I need to do, this, that, and the other. And geez, like, I just really don't feel like it. So I have really been off my game. Like, really been off my game. So with that being said, and I'm just going to fill this in with some black shadow and see how that works. Just to, I have a pencil over here too, so. So you do different things work. See what I'm saying? Different things work. It just all depends. Kind of natural, kind of sculpted, but I like a little bit more sculpted because, like I said, we're doing, the church vibe or whatever. So now we're going to get into the shadow of it all. And, of course, I'm going to pick out this lovely sultry sequins brown to go in what would be the crease for me. And I'm just using a fluffy angled brush for that. This one is by Morphe. Most of the brushes I'm using this morning is by Morphe or Real Techniques. I like Real Technique brushes for the face, and they're just really good. Ah! This palette, I hate using it like for you guys because it's no longer available, but it is so good. They do have a dupe for it though. I don't promote that it has a dupe, but it does have a dupe, right? And I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's a Temu dupe. I don't know. But there is a dupe for the Tati Beauty. I don't know the name of it, but you can Google, the dupe. Tati actually tried it on her channel. Okay. She actually tried the dupe, which is why I'm saying anything about it. And it's not spot on, but it's not horrible. You know what I'm saying? But she did say that the smell, the smell was giving something horrible. The smell was giving, medicine vibes. The smell was doing the most. Okay, so you might want to watch that. I'm gonna go in with some Aura, um, right here in the corner, and lighten this up. Last Sunday I would have went live, but y'all, I was running so late, and I was like, oh my god, I'm late. And Lord have mercy, the pastor's gonna get me. Well, of course, he didn't say anything. It was a-okay, but I'm gonna try to be a little bit early because I have some projects that we need to talk about. This is another Morphe brush. This came out of the Morphe kit, you guys. So I'm gonna use that same brush. I'm cleaning my brush off as I go. So I'm gonna use that same brush, and I'm gonna go into. Does it say subtle? What's the name of this one? This is Soothe. It's not subtle, it's Soothe. And it's brown. And I just like to pat it and then just kind of work it into the skin to give it that smooth vibe. I don't like for my eyeshadow to look packed on. I do not like that at all. So I'm getting to the point where I'm really particular about the eyeshadows that I use, and I'm really particular about my placement and my application. After you get a certain age, again, you don't want your face to look cakey and all that kind of stuff. You want especially your eyes, you want your eyes to speak volumes, you know what I mean? So I'm not trying to. There are certain looks and certain ways that people apply their makeup and stuff that I'm staying away from. And so you literally just have to, do what works for you. Now, I will say this. There are some applications that will work for other people that won't work for me. And only reason I say that is because I have oily skin, number one, and number two, my eyes do crease. So you may be able to get away with some things that I can't. All right, so it has like a little glitter-ish sequence color in the Aura. So I'm going to tap into that and cover this matte up. And also has a glitter one, and I'm not sure if I'm going to do the glitter one, but I will tell you that this sequence is so pretty. And then there's a metallic in here. And I'm just brushing it over top, the brown to kind of, shimmer it in. This is nice. So like each tone in this palette has a sequence and a glitter and a shimmer. And it's really nice. Like, I really like that. I really like that a lot. Like that's good. That is good. I tell you, Tati did her thing with this palette. Like, I wish so bad that it was, you know, still a thing. Like, for real, I really do. I wish that, you know, she had been able to come out with a volume 2. But, you know, who's to say she won't? You know what I mean? Who's to say that Tati Beauty won't come out with another volume? All right, I'm gonna mix the light brown and the dark brown together to give me a little bit of a vibe up here to set this concealer. Very nice. Very nice. I like it. I like it. Is it giving natural glam? Because if it is, that is what we're going for. Yes, is it giving natural glam? I like it. I think it's dope. I like it a lot. I really do. I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Ma'am and sir, I'm here for it. Absolutely. I just need to take this Morphe brush and simmer down these brow hairs, because they will not lay down unless you know, like I said, it's got to be something stiff. I mean, I just don't understand. You gotta really go in with the stiff products on this stuff. All right, we're gonna go in with Memory, and it is a very deep dark black, and this is what I use to line with. I love it when I get a palette that has a very Nior black in there, because that helps me to line my eyes up top so well. Like, I have completely disowned liquid liner. Like, for real. I can't deal with it. The worst thing about liquid liner for me is I hate when I put it on and I have to blink and then it smears everywhere. It drives me bananas. So yeah, I totally hate that. Oh, and this is like, you know, dry, and where you put it, you know, it's right there. And it goes great with any lash, because you can make it thick if you want. You can make it thin if you want. You know what I'm saying? You can make your wing if you want to. You can wing it out all the way if you want. I mean, I love it. And at this point, I don't really worry about too much fallout because I haven't set my face yet. So when I go in to set my face, all of that will be gone. So I don't have to worry about it. All right, Tati Beauty did its thing. I absolutely love the shadow. She did it. She did it. She did it. All right. I need some lashes. We're going to go in with Slade. Slanted eyes. She's doing her thing with the lashes. Over on TikTok, which I am no longer a part of, but, you know, y'all can still go over there and visit TikTok and, you know, tell them I said hi. Tell them to come visit me over here in YouTube land. Actually, I wanted to see, there is a lash that I have been neglecting, and I wanted to see, because I've been wearing my Broadways, and I know that there's, yeah, I have like new lashes, whatever, but there was, I had, because I will wear these slanted eyes lashes out. Let me tell y'all, I think I'm going to go in with my Crave lashes. I will wear these slanted eyes lashes out. Like, they ought to be they ought to be torn up by now. I'm telling you, they are. It is terrible. I'm horrible. When I find a lash that I love, like, I'm just like, I'm all over it. Those lashes should be, you know, gone. Like, they should be done. So I'm just going to apply a little bit. If you have problems with your lashes, putting them on, getting them to stay on and all of that, apply your lash adhesive and let them sit for about 15 to 20 seconds. Let them get tacky. Once you see the color, because I'm using white, so once you see it start to disappear, it's getting tacky, and then you go ahead and apply your lashes. And I don't know which. I think I might use my Essence lash, or I had put this back, but I may use telescopic. I'm not sure. I may use one of those. And the wand is like really thin, so you can actually apply a little bit to your liner. I would never put this on the skin, and if I get it on my natural lash, I go ahead and slide it off. I don't want to glue anything to my natural lash. That is not where we're going with this at all. It's another reason why face wipes on the side are so important. You need those. I just apply some at the beginning and at the end because I know that is the problem spots. Everybody has an issue with their lashes on the end and on the beginning. So while those are drying, I am going to get out my Laura Mercier powder. Woo! Girl. I started to use my Should I use my HD powder instead? Maybe I should use my HD banana powder. I have been Laura Merciering it to death. And I always forget about using something like, you know, I have all this other stuff. I have, like, you know, Sasha powder. I have Ben Eye. You know, I don't know why. Goodness. Like, I just keep reaching for the same thing over and over and over. Even like, my tweezers. I have tweezers that are specifically made for lashes. I don't even know where they are. I think they're in the drawer somewhere. Like, it's so weird. All right, I like to take my lashes up and I like to pin it down in the middle. I like to drag that in out as far as I can get it because that's where I like mine to land. And then just push the beginning of the lash up. Adhesive meets adhesive. And just apply a little tiny amount of pressure and your lash is on. Alright, I'm going to wipe my lash off and do the same thing on the other side. Hopefully my problem child will not give me problems today. Just go ahead and hit that in the middle. I like to pull it as far to the end as possible. And then go ahead, push that lash up. There we go. And then apply a little bit of pressure all the way across. And there we go. Our lashes are on. And if you do it right, it's not going to affect your natural lashes. You're not going to pull your natural lash. See, my natural lashes, well, I know you can't see it, but they're moving underneath because nothing is stuck under there. So your natural lashes, should still be moving. They should still be okay. They should still be good. And your falsies shouldn't be, way up top or anything. They shouldn't be on your lid. Your falsies should be, as close to the natural lash as possible. My instructor told me that there was this little shelf. He said there's a little shelf in between your eyelid and your natural eyelash, and that's where your falsies should go. And you can feel it with your finger. It's just a little shelf, that sits there. And I started looking for the little shelf years ago. I was like, let me find my little shelf. And, I would practice putting on my false lashes, and I fell in love with strip lashes, and I've been wearing them ever since. So shout out to the late, great Mr. White for teaching me about the little shelf on my lid. So I'm going to take my Tati Beauty puff, but you can take any type of these puffs. There are so many brands out there, and I'm going to start setting my foundation and my concealer. And like I said, the reason that I'm doing it like this is because I did my eyeshadow first, and I can literally brush that fallout away if I have any fallout. Dried skin, if I need to, blend and blend and blend some things, I can do all of that. Right now I'm just brushing that black fallout away. This time of the year, my skin, woo, it's horrible. I don't know about y'all, but this time of the year, my skin is terrible. And it will flake and all kinds of things. Ugh. I'm going to hit those highlighted places first with my puff. Make sure I'm setting all the places that should be set. Your eyelids should be fine because you've set all that with your eyeshadow and you've, done all of the things. Like I said, this is a HD setting powder. Love it. It's so good. Now I'm going to take my big brush. Tap, tap, tap. And just go ahead. Set that in on the rest of my face. Not gonna lie, HD powder is the bomb. Especially if you have oily skin like me. I have oily skin, so look. I need some stuff to stay matte. You hear me? I don't need any shining. I don't need any iridescent, no glistening. I need some stuff to stay matte. So that HD is for me. Absolutely love it. Go ahead and hit this underneath real quick. Now I'm going to reach over and get my contour because we definitely need to contour. So I got this contour palette right here from Temu. I don't know if y'all remember this, but I haven't used it very often, but I feel like I need to. Because I buy this stuff, and again, I keep reaching for the same thing over and over, and it doesn't make for, good content because I keep reaching for the same thing over and over. And I'm like, they're going to get tired of me because I keep doing the same thing over and over while I keep reaching for the same stuff. But it just goes to show you that there are some things out there that are really good. Like some things you're really going to love. Some things, they're just going to be, amazing. Top tier. Your holy grail. And that's totally fine. But I do like to try. I like to try new things. I really do. So I'm hoping that I'm hoping that I get some really, really nice stuff in 2024. I'm not going to break the bank. I'm not going to be all, let me buy this and let me buy that because it's, it came out. We're not doing any of that. We're not doing any of that. Really? So my mirror, my camera decided to just move by itself, huh? I'm gonna contour that bottom lip. My eyelashes are doing justice. I'm like, okay, girl. Now it does come with a little brush, but I already started using Real Techniques, so I'm just going to keep going in with the Real Techniques. I'm going to go into that darkest color just to give me a little symmetry here on the top. Mix the two darkest ones so I can go ahead and shade that down on the bottom. You will get a little kickback, but it's quite all right. It's not horrible, you know what I'm saying? It's not the worst. This is really good. I have to say, like, I'm not even kidding or just, saying it to be saying it. Like, this is really good stuff. So, I know a lot of people are like, should I buy, Temu makeup? It's up to you. I'm just saying. I was a little impressed. So I should reach for this more though, to be absolutely honest with you. I really should because there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I mean, look at that. I mean, it's really good. It really is. I need some blush. And I think this is not a Temu brush. This is J.Coup, and I got it locally. So I'm going to get my blush brush. And it's kind of like terracotta-ish. So it's cute. I like it. Right? So we got our blush. We're contoured. All of the things. I'm going to have to get my spray. Whatever I did with it. Here it is. Here's some of it. Get some primer water. I'm going to church, so I kind of want my face to, stay put. I think I am going to try the Princess because I don't think I need that much mascara. I knew there was like a little fallout from the eyeshadow, so I'm just taking care of that on the top. And then I'm going to put these back and get a lippy. I don't know what lippy I'm going to get though. I'm not sure what color we're going for today. So let's see. I know I want it to be, kind of natural, kind of nude, kind of ooh la la-ish. Let me put my earrings on before I forget. It's fixing to be 10:30. It's almost time to go, girl. It's like, I swear, sometimes I buy earrings and then I forget how to put them on. Like, Jesus. Just go on. Is it just me? Is the hole closing? Is that what it is? Am I not wearing, earrings enough? Is that what it is? Okay, I heard one snap. Did this one snap? I think it did. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and set the face. I'm going to use Smashbox Primer Water. I'm going to tell you something about this in a minute. I don't know if I said this before. And not to shade the primer water at all. I'm just saying that if you don't want to spend $32 on Smashbox Primer Water, you can go to the Dollar Tree and get the Bolero Facial Mist and get similar results. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. You're gonna see in a minute. Like, this is amazing. I mean, it is soaking all the way in. I've used these two together before. So good. I got my fan on in the background. This is so good. And I'm like, I can't even believe that I would say that because y'all know I am invested, okay? in Smashbox primer water. I have been for years. Okay, for years. It's been all about the primer water. All right, I think I'm going to try some MAC just because it has staying power. So I'm going to do this really light color MAC. And I'm going to hit it with this low light pencil. Just to contour the lip and give it an ombre effect. Now the pencil is by Wet n Wild, right? But the lippy is by MAC. Look at that. Is that like incredible or what? Drugstore, high end, together on one lip. And the lippy is wide enough to where, you know, you can ombre really easy. So I'm not mad at it at all. She's not mad. I mean, that's cute. She's cute. I like it. I love a good matte. I love a good matte. I love a good matte. So love, 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 love. Alright, let's shine up this hair. I was trying to figure out if I was gonna wear hair or not, but I don't think I am because I get so hot. So we're gonna glisten. Ooh! Anybody else have itchy scalp? Golly. Woo! I'm telling you, if you have itchy scalp like I do, God bless you. I feel for you. I know how you feel. I feel your pain. I got this stuff. It's been working. Surprisingly, it's Soothing Scalp Oil by Story. It's got castor oil, peppermint, and tea tree oil. Woo, child. Because I needed something. I was like, this is flabbergasting. And then I take my Vigorol olive oil foam, just a little bit, because I gotta put gel on the side, because y'all know. And I've been threatening, right, to get some edge control. You hear me? I've been threatening to get some edge control, but she's not pressed to get any edge control. She, you know. She's not pressed to get the edge control. Not yet. She might eventually. But and this is just a regular hair gel and a side comb, and I'm just slicking it down because, y'all, like I said, She be doing the most. And I'm not trying to mess up my hair over here on the side. Woo, child. And I know it's gonna be like chilly outside, so I have a cute little sweater. All right. Now we're gonna put that oil sheen down. We're done. Hopefully y'all could actually, see the look. I'm sorry about the lighting once again, but we did have fun. I gotta go because it's church day. But I will talk to y'all really soon. Thanks for hanging out with me. Can y'all see it? Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I love you, teacups. Mwah. Bye.